Hi, everybody. I'm the co-founder of Coinplus, which is located in Luxembourg. And Luxembourg is very risk adverse, so I will try to share my vision about the risk measurement in investment in Bitcoin blockchain. Just a very speed reminder, very fast reminder about the context. We are a growing community of people, of individuals or companies wanted to be involved in the Bitcoin blockchain ecosystem, specifically by investing in that field. Probably you all know that Bitcoin is it relies on cryptographic codes, and it's a limited amount of unity. It's quite evident, but in all the cryptocurrencies, we can see that there are limited amount of unity. So I will not go on explanation about blockchain. If you want, we can have some discussion about that. But about the subject, the topic of the risk measurement, we just figured out that there were 6 topics that you have to understand, you have to control before taking your risk, before taking the risk management, before saying that you will invest in something, you will invest in ICO, you will invest in Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies. So Alex showed a lot of figures. I don't have any figures or very few of them. It's just about the reflection. It's just about thinking about what you are doing before investing. Before investing, you know that you can go to, you want Bitcoins, you want 1 Bitcoin, you want 100 Ether, you want something, you want to be part of this game, you want to be inside this spectacular digital speculation. So we just thought that those 6 topics, if you can control them, if you can understand, or if you have a good picture of them, you can go and take your decision. I will go very fast about on those 6 figures, and we can have some discussion after that if you have some question. The first one, because we are, Coinplus is asking for an agreement to process fiat to cryptos or crypto to fiat to process payment. So the regulation should be a topic that all the ecosystem have to care about. The entire ecosystem has to be worried about regulation in the negative side, because if there is too much regulation, the startup phase or all these magical things can be very slowed down. But on the other side, if you got regulation, you should have less fraud, as Alex said, or you should have less theft. So the regulation is one of the main topics, and it's related to the localization of the company. If you take, for instance, Bitstamp is one of the 2 only startups that have an agreement in Europe about making an exchange, about taking your dollar, euro, and giving you access to cryptos. If you see Kraken or Coinbase, they got agreement as well. They are regulated. And you give trust to them. And this is this feeling of trust that is the main one in the crypto world that is missing now in the fiat world. This is why we are all going to crypto and the blockchain as well, because of the lack of trust. So the regulation is a topic as itself. So I am not a lawyer. I am not a specialist in regulation. I am just leaving that inside Coinplus in Luxembourg. And the regulation is different in different regions of the world. If we all know that last week or 2 weeks ago, China has made something about restricting or having very strict constraints about cryptos. That's why the market went down, probably. But the regulation is something that is giving you trust at any level. The second topic is network. On which kind of network the crypto you are relying on, the crypto you want to invest in, on which network is it based? Is it on the Ethereum? Is this a new blockchain? Is this a Bitcoin blockchain? You have to understand the protocol. You have to understand the technical part to be sure that this technology has no failure, has no backlog or no missing codes or codes that can have failures. The DAO last year, the DAO made some historical failure in Ethereum, and this is why they made this kind of hard fork at this time. So you probably know the three types of blockchain. I just mentioned enterprise blockchain, but we can say that it's private blockchain. Hyperledger or other network are not public blockchain. So if you are interested in understanding Hyperledger or other kind of initiative, you have to understand the technical part, and the private blockchain has got some point to be understood before investing in that area. The tax. The tax topic is quite interesting because it's backed by the company and the localization you choose. So the tax is something that we don't care at first sight. You just say that I want to invest to this company which is located in Ukraine. And I don't know the tax in Ukraine, but probably if a company is based in tax haven, you can think that it will be more efficient in profit loss point of view. The tax can be tricky because if the revenue of the company that is your target, or the crypto that is your target, the tax can be very strict. And there is a big there is a big debate in Europe about how to tax the GAFA, how to tax companies if they are located in one country. So you have to control the tax topic. In Europe, it's quite transparent, and the BEPS, which is the base erosion that is linked to automatic information that countries are transferring to other countries to make it transparent. If you are a French resident and you want to open an account, or you want to open something and to put your investment in another EU country, this EU country will give the French revenue service how much you did invest, just about transparency. So where is located the crypto, where is located the parent company in a tax, in a tax topic is quite interesting. We can say that Bitcoin blockchain is not traceable, is anonymous, but it can be very efficient, it can be very traceable, and the pseudonymous of Bitcoin blockchain ecosystem is not a simply phase. You have to understand that if the player that let you go to the crypto, if the player is linked to a regulation, they have to display, they have to say to their regulator, to the government, who is going to this crypto, who is going to this exchange, who has the account, and your profile will be very well known by the exchange, will be known by the government or the regulator. And there is a race to say that GCC and Abu Dhabi Dubai is a fintech hub. Luxembourg wants to stay very ahead of that and wants to be fintech hub. Singapore say that they want to be fintech hub as well. So about the entity, this is like the parent company or the company behind the crypto you want to invest in. If you want to invest in Ether, you have to understand that Ethereum Foundation is in Zug. And Zug has got a very good tax policy. But the foundation itself is something that you cannot control at all. So be aware about how is structured the parent company, the entity. If you go to an exchange, you can go to the term and condition, or you can go to the bottom line of the website to understand where they are localized and what kind of entity is that. Is this a public limited company or not? About the vehicle, it's one of the best topics here because we can talk a lot about ICOs, and ICOs is probably the hottest topic, but it's only one of the vehicles that you can invest in. You can invest in ETF as well. You can invest in real estate, even if it's backed by an ICO or if it's linked to an ICO. But you can buy real estate in Dubai with Bitcoin as well. About the market, some figures that I just took yesterday, and it has changed from yesterday. And the conclusion is, if you want to invest in crypto, if you want to go and take benefit of this kind of wonderful digital speculation, you have to control these 6 figures. And if you have other criteria in mind, I am available to discuss it with you now. Thank you.